We'll be back in just a moment. Hello, basketball fans. You've got it on 2K Sports as we get set to bring you an exciting NBA basketball game. This is Kevin Harlan, and by my side, Greg Anthony and Brent Barry. And from the sideline, David Aldridge. Hey, Dave.
Well, Kevin, some people question the contract that Terry Rozier got from the Hornets in 2019. But 3 years later, he earned an even bigger deal. He says, I work my tail off because that's all I know. The money will be there. I'm more excited that I can just show my talent every night, what I'm about, and who Terry Rozier really is. Kevin, back to you.
Love the motor. DA, thanks. And a big issue for teams, Greg, this time of year, keeping players healthy for the long haul. Coaches, we're seeing, starting to adjust rotations, keeping an eye on guys' minutes.
And, Kevin, it's such a long season. The teams have to keep the key players fresh. It's not a strategy everyone loves, but it's a necessary concern in today's NBA.
So a look at the starters for the Wizards. Running at the wings, Beal and Avdia. Daniel Gafford is out there with Porzingis, and it's Wright in at the point guard position. And for the Hornets, the big men on the floor, it's Washington and Plumlee. Rozier's out there with Ball, and it's Hayward in at the 3. Now, here's Avdia. Beal, the pass to Gafford. And yes, it's good. Gafford's got the first points of the night for the Wizards.
And drawing first blood, you know coach likes that momentum out of the gate.
Well, for us, it'll be interesting. Can they keep that kind of pace up all game long?
Here's Rozier. Just 5 on the clock.
You know, over the last couple of seasons, it feels like the Washington Wizards roster is in constant flux. I mean, from role players to all-stars, guys coming in and out.
The Hornets shooting their first free throws of the night. That's good from Rozier.
You know, and every year, it just seems like Rozier gets better. You see his drive, the hunger, the desire to keep improving.
And both free throws good for Rozier.
Well, when he gets into a groove at the free throw line, it doesn't just last for tonight. This might be 2 weeks, 2 months, something like that.
Pass to Avdia. Inside, here's Beal. The Hornets pull it in. For Washington, how difficult, Greg, is it to win when your roster changes, as you were just talking about? It changes so much from year to year.
It's really tough. I mean, take Spencer Dinwiddie. You know, he signs a big 3-year deal, traded 6 months later. So when things like that happen, it's so difficult to create chemistry.
Now, here's Gafford. After the miss from Mason Plumlee. It's Beal on the wing. He's covered by Ball. They get the rebound. Porzingis kicks to Gafford. Back to Porzingis. And the dunk by Porzingis.
Sometimes you do a little extra work. Something good comes your way. And Porzingis cleans up that offensive rebound.
Outside, Ball. Back to Rozier. Plumlee in the post. He's against Porzingis, and it goes out of bounds. That one off Porzingis. Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by.
Early on, 3 misses to open the game. Their offense right now still trying to find its way.
No, it's early, but going 0 for 4 to start a game can make a team get a little bit tight.
And the replay demonstrating once again how aggressive that defense was.
And an early swat like that can really set the tone. Now the shooters will be feeling his presence.
The Wizards have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Right, the pass to Beal. Shoots from 12. Kept alive. And it's blocked. And he keeps control of the ball. Rozier against Gafford. Porzingis with the block.
That's a forgotten skill as Porzingis able to get up there and throw that one away. He's finished top 10 in blocks a couple of times.
Now here's Wright. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. And here is Gafford. 3 on the clock. Over Plumlee, and they force the shot clock violation. Great D. And now the first timeout called here for the Hornets. Wizards beat them last time when these two teams met in Washington.
Yeah, and their last time out against this club, turnovers really did them in. Just way too many mistakes.
Yeah, that had to have been #1 priority for the coaching staff coming into this one, limiting those turnovers and making sure they don't beat themselves this time.
The Hornets have gone 0 of 5 here to start the game. Let's start for them. Ball surveying the defense. Here's Washington. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Gafford kicks to Avdia. Here's Porzingis. And another miss by Washington.
Well, they shouldn't be giving that shot to anyone, but they certainly shouldn't be giving it to him. That's a big break for the defense.
Rozier for 3. No good there. Now the Wizards take it the other way. They're coming off that win against the Nets.
Mental toughness on the road. The arena was rocking, but they just got down to business and never let up.
Impressive to see them on the road just step up and have that kind of offensive performance.
The Wizards shooting their first foul shot of the night.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
On the free throw, no good. Charlotte trailing.
Well, back in 2017, Denny played professionally in his home country, representing Israeli basketball. He was a stud.
Rozier, the pass to Plumlee. And then Washington with the dunk.
That's what he gives you, a big-time presence on the glass.
And you know what, Greg? Once he gets his hands on it, he's not even thinking about kicking it out.
Oh, his competitiveness right now is why the teammates love him.
Avdia after the basket by Charlotte. Right outside. Rozier with the steal. Hayward looking over the floor. Rozier, the pass to Plumlee. Hayward finds Washington. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's on Porzingis. And for Avdia, he managed, Brent, to rack up 3 consecutive Israeli League championships.
Yeah, he really was the go-to guy, and he became the youngest MVP in league history at the tender age of 19. So doing all of that before entering the 2020 draft had a lot of NBA teams intrigued that, look, this guy has played in big games and in big moments. Could he do that for us?
And that one falls, and that puts him up by 1 point. Washington hits them both. Now, Wright. No points in the game yet for him. Outside, Beal. Avdia with it. Pass to Porzingis. Plumlee with the rebound.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
So timeout called here, the first for the Wizards.
And doesn't like how things are going right now.
The timeout before the timeout here, maybe just to cut off the momentum and have a chit-chat with the team to settle down.
Wizards trail by 4. Beal dishes to Wright. Back to Beal. Wizards passing it around. Avdia. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against the Nets in Brooklyn. And that one's good. Wright.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Got to fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Now, here's Ball. Really had troubles in that loss to Boston. Rocket 6. Here's the 3. It's rebounded by Porzingis. Porzingis has got his 4th rebound in this one. And the foul called on P.J. Washington. That is his first foul of the game. Wizards shooting 36% in this first quarter, trying to get their bearings. Pass to Gafford. Now, here's Avdia. They look to him for part of their offensive attack. Right now, he averages nearly 12 points a game. Gafford finds Beal. Now, here's Avdia. Guarded closer. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Porzingis, one of those big guys who you don't worry about substituting off the floor late in games. Over an 80% shooter from the line for his career.
This is his first trip to the line tonight. Ties it up, and this next one could give them the lead.
And staying healthy for Porzingis has been a challenge over his career. Not uncommon for players standing well above 7 feet.
Oubre's checked in for Mason Plumlee. And a change for the Wizards. Kyle Kuzma's checked in for Daniel Gafford. And that drops, so they now lead by 1. And in New York, even before his injuries, the front office voiced concerns about Porzingis' ability to stay healthy.
Well, the track record for players 7-2 and up, not great. And today's game demands more movement from big men than ever before.
Now, here's Ball. He's been patient so far, nothing on the scoreboard yet.
Yeah, that's got them over the limit with a lot of time still left. They're going to have to tone it down or they may end up giving up a lot of free throws here.
Martin's checked in for Charlotte. Then for the Wizards, Hachimura comes in for Bradley Beal. And Monte Morris subbed in for Wright. Charlotte's gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. Martin, the pass to Oubre. On the wing, Rozier. Buries it from three-point range. Rozier's got 5 now.
Well, Oubre will draw some attention as a scorer, but that's going to open up some passing lanes. And he doesn't make a mistake that time.
Here's Morris. A look at his stats. He averages a bit over 8 points a game. It's rebounded by Charlotte. And he's going up for the alley-oop. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Here's Hachimura. Great D that time from Oubre. Charlotte is gone, just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. Ball, and the shot is good.
And he's really a smart offensive player. You have to respect Ball's strong sense for when to take that jumper.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Hornets.
And they've set the tone from the jump. They're looking to pound it inside and score in the paint.
Well, they've also done a great job of taking turnovers and producing out of that, working really hard, that they're not wasting extra chances that they're creating.
Catching up on the changes for Charlotte. McDaniels checked in for Washington, and Bouknight comes in for Rozier. That's good from Ball.
Taken third overall in 2020, LaMelo Ball is a unique player. Like his brother Lonzo, very tall at the point at 6'6", and he'd much rather pass it than shoot it.
Now here is Davis. The feed now to Barton. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And McDaniels with the block. They get it back and out of bounds as the Hornets gain possession. Charlotte making a switch here. Smith is checked in. Charlotte leading by 5. He kicks it to Oubre. Top of the key, McDaniels. Barton up top, guarded by Kuzma. Smith for 3. The shot, no good. Now the Wizards take it the other way. Kuzma passes to Morris. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. This is his first free throw of the game. And he can't get the first one.
Absolutely stone cold at the line thus far.
P.J. Washington, he's checked in for Kelly Oubre. And he sinks the second. And here's Smith. Here's Bouknight. Now Washington. And there's the pass to McDaniels. Shoots over Kuzma. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls.
The offense will be really like the way they're moving it around for the best look.
Wizards trail by 6. Morris outside. Back to Barton. Kuzma outside. Here's Davis. Barton trying to get open. And the rebound goes to Martin. Charlotte's gone 1 of 5 from downtown in the first quarter. Points out there have been hard to come by. Smith outside. Passes to Washington. And he banks in the layup. And it's an 8-point Charlotte lead.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Pass to Barton. Kuzma left side. Morris passes to Barton. 6 on the shot clock. Over Martin. Barton, no luck.
And they have a narrow edge here in rebounding early on, and you wonder what kind of a role that's going to play moving forward.
And that's out of bounds. Charlotte will retain possession. Pass to Smith. The pass to Bouknight. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Morris looking over the floor. 1:51 left here in the opening quarter. Here's Barton. And another miss by Washington.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
Martin trying to free himself up. Bouknight, no good. Wizards trail by 8. And here they go. Martin passes to Hachimura. They could use a bucket, and he comes up with the deuce.
And Hachimura in there on the rebounding, and I like to see him doing that. Let's hope he keeps it up.
Now here's Bouknight. He's guarded by Davis. Smith against Morris. Smith the pass to Washington. There's a minute left to play in the first. Good work defensively by Hachimura. On the wing, Morris knocks down the three ball. Now just a 3-point Hornets lead.
Well, Hachimura not known as a playmaker, but unselfish play. That is part of his game.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Morris. .46 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Smith kicks to Martin. Passes it to Bouknight. Going inside, and the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's going to go on Johnny Davis. The Hornets have been on target from the free throw line. They're 5 of 5 in that department. The first free throw is good. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. And so it's Morris with it. He'll bring it up for the Wizards. Trailing by 5. Barton outside. Pass to Kuzma. 5 on the clock. Smith against Davis. Barton surveying the floor. Can't connect from 13 feet out. Martin for 3, and that shot was up in time but doesn't go in. P.J. Washington has been leading the charge for the Hornets. His work on the glass was outstanding in that quarter. Great rebounding. We've got more in store for you right after this. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. Looking at what we've seen from the Hornets, what do you think?
Attacking, drawing fouls. They won that first quarter at the line.
Yeah, they were going right at the opponent here and forcing their hand. I mean, like literally making them foul them.
And home court advantage can give teams a huge lift. Greg, how different is it playing in front of the hometown fans?
It's huge. I mean, they give you energy. You don't want to let them down, so you tend to dig a little deeper when you're playing at home.
They've got Plumlee, Kelly Oubre out there with Hayward. Then there's LaMelo Ball. And it's Rozier in at the point. So that's who Charlotte starts the second with.
Not a problem. First turnover of the game, but overall, I like how they're taking care of the basketball.
Wizards trail by 5. Left side, Beal. Goes up the baseline. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thanks very much. Now, you may not know this, but Gordon Hayward was a 2-time Indiana State singles champion in tennis. He says, in high school, I was better at tennis than basketball, but I've always loved hoops more. Thankfully, I was able to grow throughout high school to get to the frame I have now. He has certainly filled out in the NBA. Kevin, back to you.
Yeah, he sure has. He's been a terrific player to watch and follow. The injury is significant, but he continues on. David, thanks. Now Beal after the missed 3 from Mason Plumlee. Avdia, the pass to Beal. And he uses the glass on the layup.
That's how you average 30 a game. Beal scoring with the bump.
And that outstanding drive and finish brought to you by Mobile One.
And putting that pressure on the rim. That's what it's all about, threatening with that attack.
Outside ball. And Plumlee kicks to Rozier. He can't get it to go. Now the Wizards take it the other way. And now here comes Wright, leading the break. The wide open look here for Porzingis. Here's Gafford. And another shot. Shot is good, and the Charlotte lead is cut to just one on the basket from Kristaps Porzingis.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Now here's Ball. They count on his contributions, currently providing 16.5 points a game. Rozier finds Ball. Drills it from outside. Ball's got his second basket of the night.
And once Rozier spots that hole in the defense, he just doesn't hesitate. Just sends the ball to an open shooter.
Here's Porzingis. He had 22 points in the win against Brooklyn.
Felt like he had a sense in that game that the defense was being over-aggressive, and he tried to take advantage of that. He continually frustrated them throughout the night and got to the free throw line.
And this is his second trip to the line tonight. And that one misses.
And I still think, even after a few seasons, that Porzingis has a focus to continue to get stronger physically.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
This will be his fourth shot at the line in this one.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
And the Hornets call time here. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
Now here's Hayward. He's been a reliable scorer for him as he's averaging up over 13 points a game. Ball with the bucket. We've seen the lead change hands quite a bit in this one.
And guys, I think each team knows they can win this game. Just a matter who can catch that momentum.
Here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. Beal, the pass to Avdia. Now Porzingis. Wizards passing it around. And Avdia, the bucket on the assist by Wright. Avdia's got the lead up to 2 now for the Wizards. Here's Oubre. Hayward trying to get open. Oubre can't get it to go.
Well, a lot of players in the league are going to make that shot, and for him, it's pretty much automatic. It's a good defensive effort to prevent the layup.
And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for the Charlotte Hornets. To the middle. Porzingis with the block. Beal with it. Now guarded by Ball. They get it again. Gafford passes to Wright. Tries yet again. The shot's good from Gafford. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Wizards.
They're contesting shots and have also come up with some significant blocks, putting a little doubt into the minds of the opposing shooter.
The tally on the offensive rebounds right now has been really impressive. They've just been in the right spot at the right time and getting those putbacks.
And it's out of bounds. The Wizards will take it the other way. And it's Washington's ball. They're on a 14-5 run here. Ball, no good. Last game for the Charlotte Hornets, it was a loss to Boston. During his childhood, Hurricane Katrina forced Kelly Oubre Jr.'s family out, and they had to move.
And the Oubre family moving from New Orleans to Houston. Kelly saying he still thinks about the day his family left NOLA. Feels lucky they found a new home.
Hornets trail by 4. It's good for his 4th bucket of the night. He's shooting 4 of 8. Washington's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc so far tonight. Avdia with it. He's got 5. It's in. That's his 3rd field goal of the game. He's 3 for 5.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Charlotte calls timeout. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing that last matchup with Boston.
Yeah, a snowball effect in that one. One thing would go wrong, then another, really the story of the game.
Yeah, it felt like just the entire roster was stuck in neutral. There was nobody offensively that could get anything going.
Charlotte's gone 1 of 4 from 3-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. Ball kicks to Hayward. Shoots over Gafford. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him.
And that's a nice decision on Hayward's part. Good timing on the pass, and he doesn't want to waste an opportunity to bury the jumper.
Ball against Beal. Pass to Avdia. And there's the whistle. That goes on Denny Avdia. That's his first foul.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
On the wing, Rozier. He has 5. That evens the score. Ball's got 9 points in the quarter.
What a great option he gives them on every possession.
The pass to Avdia. Porzingis with the ball. Now here's Gafford. He had 16 points in the win against Brooklyn.
Yeah, but I like how he defended as well. You know, he got a couple blocks in that game and just an all-around great effort.
Now here's Hayward. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. Right against Plumlee. Avdia, the pass to Gafford. It's Beal on the wing. They get a hand on it. 6 to shoot. And so Washington again turning it over. Charlotte making some changes. P.J. Washington, he's checked in for Plumlee. McDaniels comes in for Kelly Oubre. And it's Cody Martin in for Gordon Hayward. And a new group getting ready for the Wizards. Hachimura, he's checked in for Porzingis. Kyle Kuzma comes in for Avdia. Davis is checked in for Beal. And Monte Morris subbed in for DeLon Wright. Now here's Ball. 12 points for him. A shot by McDaniels, no good. Here's Morris. And oh, what a play. He just palms the block. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Here's Morris. Passes it to Gafford. To the wing on the left. A wide open look here for Kuzma. And another miss by Washington.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Morris against Rozier. Here's Washington. And then Washington with the dunk.
Using good court recognition there. Rozier able to make the right play out of that pick and roll.
Washington calls timeout.
Trying to snap them out of this little slump.
Well, they can't find the net right now, and all they need, I think, is just to get one to go, get back on track.
Hook Knight, he's checked in for the Hornets. And a switcher also for Washington. Barton is checked in. Wizards trail by 4. Outside, Davis. Barton outside. Six on the shot clock. Looking to end the run. A rebound by Washington. Washington's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Here he goes. Kept alive. They shoot again. McDaniels. And they convert at last on attempt number 3.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Pass to Barton. Kuzma inside. McDaniels defended. Kuzma kicks to Davis. Wizards keeping it alive in a fresh 14-second shot clock. Morris passes to Kuzma. Another shot. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
Kuzma with a little bully ball of his own here.
Down low, here's Washington. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
And Morris has got the ball here for the Wizards. 6-point game. Martin from outside. Hornets with the rebound. Ball's got 7 rebounds in the game.
This has been a night where you can look at his shooting and his performance, and it's affected the team. That's the bottom line.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Davis, the pass to Hachimura. Out to Morris. Fires the three. Bangs home the trifecta. Morris has got 7 points in the game.
You got to try to scramble the Jets right here and get that guy off the sweet spot. That's one of the best three-point shooters in the league.
Pass to Bouknight. Back to Ball. From 17 feet out, and Davis pulls it down. Wizards trail by 3. And Paul with the block. They retain possession. 1:52 left in the first half. The pass to Bouknight. And here is Washington. Outside, Ball. Charlotte no good that time either.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Morris passes to Hachimura. Outside for Davis. Trying to get open is Hachimura. And it's Davis missing.
Looks like the game plan is they're willing to give him that kind of shot. It worked out for them this time, but if they give it to him again, I bet 3 points are coming.
And doing much better now in that first quarter, converting less than 30% of their field goal opportunities, bouncing back nicely here in the second.
We've got 1:08 left in the first half. Outside, Davis. Back to Morris. It's Davis on the wing. The shot's good on the assist by Morris. Davis has got his first points of the game.
Now that's excellent. Get the ball down deep inside and cash in on a simple basket.
Bouknight passes to Martin. And it's Ball in the corner. Drills the three-pointer. Ball's got 15.
Shooting it with more confidence now. Look at his face. He didn't look quite right in the opening minutes. Finding it now.
Back to Morris. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Wizards will retain possession. And the Hornets making a change here. Smith has checked in. And a change for the Wizards. Porzingis is checked in for Davis. Morris outside. A rebound by Washington. Washington's got rebound number 11 for him here tonight. Now here's Bouknight. Martin defending. And here is Bouknight. Comes up empty down low. And that's it for the first half of action in what's been a very close game here. Hornets lead by 4. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much, Terry. It's back and forth, but you guys have held your own. What's been the key in the first half?
Well, we just got to understand that, this game is about runs. We went on our run early, they came back. As part of basketball, we just got to try to keep putting runs together, keep putting stops together, and that's what we're trying to do. We know this is a great team, so we're trying to play harder than them.
And it's showing up on the floor, man. Thanks for your time. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, everyone. That was a combination of everybody and everyone. Everyone. Did you catch that?
I got it.
Yeah, Ernie Johnson, Kenny the Jet Smith, Shaquille O'Neal. How about that first half, fellas? Big-time play throughout the first half for LaMelo Ball. He ended up with 15 points, 2 block shots, and 2 assists. He didn't perform up to his standards in their last game. Tonight's a different story. He obviously has a short memory. Kenny, let's get your take on Charlotte.
What you like, many of their baskets come off assists. That's a sign of a team that's working together and functioning at a high level. No need to have this hero ball where I'm going to shoot and no one else is going to get the ball. Nope, they moved it, and we'll see if they can keep it up.
Shaq, what was your takeaway on Washington?
I like the way they rebounded. They devoted a lot of energy down low, fighting for each other on the boards, and it helped keep this game tight. If they can continue to do that, it could easily be the factor that swings the game in their favor.
That's all for now. Say goodbye to the folks. Thanks for joining us. Third quarter, just about ready to begin.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. Man, we're seeing a tremendous game from LaMelo Ball.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure Coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. So the Wizards 5 right now. Running at the wings, Beal and Abdia. Kristaps Porzingis is out there with Daniel Gafford. And it's Wright in at the point guard. Now, here's McDaniels. Ball, no good. Abdia. Wright outside. Now Porzingis. Second chance shot, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
He had a defender all over him.
And he's got his first free throw of the game. Free throw, no good. Mason Plumlee's checked in for McDaniels. And he's good on the second. Here's Rozier. Passes it to Plumlee. Kicks it to Ball. Charlotte moving the ball around. Pass to Rozier. Shot clock at 5. The Hornets need to get a shot off here. Hayward can't hit. Wizards trail by 3. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Thanks, Kevin. Wizards ownership has promised to never hit the hard reset button, like we saw from teams in recent years like the Sixers. But the fact remains that this is a franchise that last enjoyed a 50-win season in 1979. So for the patient, diehard fans in the DMV, it seems the wait for a true contender may take a lot longer. Kevin?
Well, time will tell, David. Thanks. Now Rozier. After Gordon Hayward's three-pointer, they didn't go. And a little luck that time, but it drops. And that's now 6 points for Gordon Hayward.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
In the corner, it's Gafford. Outside, Beal. All alone. Good. Beal's got his second bucket of the game to go. Hornets leading by 3.
Always a shame to see a guy like Bradley Beal have to go in for season-ending surgery like he did in 2022.
That decision, I think, was tough, but in the end, for the length and longevity of his career, was the smart one for Bradley Beal. Get himself fully healthy, fully physically and mentally ready to get back on the NBA floor and be as productive as he's been throughout his career. And Porzingis has shown us signs of a little bit of everything here. Scoring, skill, dominating offensively.
Now, here's Ball. He's got 15. Washington kicks to Hayward. Pass the ball. Takes the 3. Rebound by the Wizards.
Team starts the second half missing 4 of 5 shots. When does the coach possibly call a timeout and reiterate what he talked about at halftime?
That's good, and it's Rozier with the assist. Rozier's got his 6th assist on the night.
Well, he didn't need to add the spice, but I like it spicy.
Three minutes gone now in the third quarter. Wright looking around. Knocked loose. Rozier with the steal. Here's Hayward, and Hayward with the stuff.
Oh, great to see Hayward running the floor. He's battled back from that devastating injury and really looking like his old self.
And it's Wright with the ball for the Washington Wizards. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. And 2 free throws coming up as the whistle blows. He barely missed that one.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
It's his first trip to the line.
And so far this season, shooting at a 75% clip from the line.
Free throw drops for Wright. Kelly Oubre's checked in for Charlotte. And so Wright nails both of them. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Ball against Beal. Out to the wing. Plumlee finds Oubre. And here is Rozier. Can't cash in from close range.
Nothing seems to be going down for him today.
And here's Porzingis for a 3. Feeds away, and it goes out of bounds. That one off Hayward. So it's the Wizards now. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. Here's Ball. And good that time. Ball's got 4 this quarter.
And how about the move he made there to come up and get himself clear in the lane for the deuce.
Beal, the pass to Avdia. Now Porzingis, right outside. Over Oubre. Gafford, great positioning on the putback.
I wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the backboard.
Rozier looking around. And there's the pass to Plumlee. Back to Ball. They get the rebound. Tries again. No good. Shot missing. Wizards trail by 3. Avdia with it. 7 points in the game. Passes it to Beal. Avdia with it for the tie. And the foul on Daniel Gafford. That'll be his second foul of the game. Hornets leading by 3. Outside, Ball. To the paint. Here's Plumlee. It's good. The assist that time from Ball.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Time called here. The Wizards decide to talk it over.
And Kevin, they've been committing a lot of turnovers here. Taking care of the basketball is the #1 priority right now in that huddle. They've got to tighten it up.
Wizards trail by 5. Right outside. Pass to Avdia. And it's sent back by Plumlee.
Showing good shot blocking skills at times. Plumlee gets all of that one.
He kicks it to Hayward. Pass the ball. Hayward outside. 4 on the clock. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Putting defenders in tough spots is a trait of Hayward's game. I mean, he gets his man on the back foot and forces him to either foul or give up the easy one.
The first one falls.
And they haven't let points get away from them at the line tonight. That's always something that'll allow a coaching staff to breathe a little easier.
Kyle Kuzma's checked in for Daniel Gafford. Hayward hits them both.
And how about the winning mindset Hayward brings to this team? He's done it at every level, just goes out and competes.
Now here's Beal. Checking some stats on him right now. He's averaging just around 22.5 points a game.
Yeah, maybe a little luck, maybe a little bit of heart. Both of those at play here. He's getting every offensive rebound.
And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Hornets.
They made a point to protect the rim, challenging shots all game long, and the block total is off the charts.
And I feel like another part of tonight's game has been the hustle points, getting up and down, getting second chances, getting transition opportunities. They've been fantastic in that area.
And he knocks down the first one. Some changes for Charlotte. Cody Martin comes in for Ball. And it's Dennis Smith in for Terry Rozier. Then for the Wizards, Hachimura, he's checked in for Beal. And it's Will Barton in for DeLon Wright. And both free throws good for Porzingis.
Well, a big fellow with the ability and confidence at the free throw line is something that every team wants. Don't have to make those late substitutions. Keep your big guys on the floor.
Now here is Smith. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Oubre kicks to Smith. And it's Smith finishing it off.
That's a pretty gritty play there by Dennis Smith Jr.
And so it's Barton bringing it up for the Wizards. They trail by 7. The dish to Avdia. There's the pass to Hachimura. And the rebound goes to the Hornets. Plumlee's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Martin finds Oubre. And finished off by Oubre.
And right now, they're just focused on putting together good possessions.
That's exactly how they got the lead. They ended up having multiple possessions in a row with good quality shots, knocked them down, and the game is fully in their control.
And Washington has possession. Following the bucket by the Hornets. Doubled by Plumlee. Porzingis passes to Kuzma. 5 to shoot. Here's Avdia. Plumlee with the rebound. Plumlee's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Hayward outside. Pass to Smith. Shoots over Barton. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Wizards trail by 9. Driving to the basket.
Well, the defense opens up just for a quick second, and that's where Barton takes advantage. He jets into that gap and right towards the hoop.
Barton against Smith. Pass to Hayward. Now Plumlee. Poked away. Porzingis with the steal. Barton outside. To the inside. Avdia. And finished off by Avdia.
Well, Will Barton always going full speed. That time finds a bullet pass to a teammate.
A hard-working veteran. Barton can do a little bit of everything for you.
You know, it's been an interesting path for Will Barton trying to find his way onto the floor, but he has not looked back the past couple seasons. He's added some strength, a little more patience to his game, and he's become a key piece with starter-level talent.
Ball's knocked loose. Out to the right wing. And the wide-open shot from Avdia. Nailed from three-point land. Avdia's got 12 in the game. Charlotte calls timeout.
Giving up a run here. Can they turn it around?
Hard to say right now. At this point, I've seen the coaches run through 2 or 3 iterations of defense. Is there a 4th? I'm not sure.
Some changes for Charlotte. P.J. Washington, he's checked in for Plumlee. And Bouknight comes in for Gordon Hayward. Monte Morris is checked in for Washington. Now here's Bouknight. Oubre, right side. For 3, Smith. They get it back. Oubre kicks to Martin. Goes back up. With the tip. And there's Oubre putting it right back in. Oubre's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Good job by the lefty to get in there and corral that rebound using his wingspan.
Now, here's Avdia. 12 points for him. Feeds to Oubre. Hachimura with it. And it's Martin picking him up. 11 feet away. Oubre pulls it in. Oubre's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Bouknight with the bucket. Now it's a 6-point Charlotte lead.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
That was a second look at our Mobile One drive. Amazing control on display.
And trying to extend this lead, no better way than playing north and south, getting after it.
Now, here's Avdia. They look to him for part of their offensive attack. Right now, he averages nearly 12 points a game. And it's Smith missing.
Yeah, one player sometimes can drag down your offense, and he seems to be an anchor here in this quarter.
Avdia, the pass to Hachimura. Up top, Kuzma, covered by Martin. And the foul called on P.J. Washington. That's his third foul of the game. And the Wizards making a change here. Lights checked in. .109 left in the third quarter of the game. Kuzma kicks to Hachimura. Smith outside. Pass to Washington. Porzingis with the steal. Right inside. He has 5. And there it is for him. 51 seconds left to play here in the third. Now here's Bouknight. Defense right on him. Smith the pass to Oubre. Back to Smith. 4 on the shot clock. That shot no good. And Washington the other way now.
Time for some consideration in the passing category maybe, Kevin. The shot is just not on. Get somebody else going.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Wizards will retain possession. .19 seconds left in the third. And the pass to Kuzma from deep. And they'll get another chance.
Yeah, just nice hustle there. That work gets them the extra possession.
Tough break there. Shot after shot. They couldn't get anything to fall. And that's going to do it for the third quarter. Hornets on top, leading by 4. We'll be back shortly live from Spectrum Center. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Well, coaches talk about it all the time, but to be able to play with that kind of feel, nice play, collaborating, improvising, and organic.
Three-tenths quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. Kelly Oubre out there with Washington. Then there's Terry Rozier. And it's Hayward. And it's Ball in at the 2. So that's the lineup for Charlotte. Now here's Beal. No good from 11 feet. Ball against Beal. Inside. Whoops, anticipated the pass. Turnover. Looking to end his cold spell. Ball with the rebound.
Hate to say it, but if they're still trailing at the final buzzer, a lot of this is going to be felt by him. His shooting tonight has just been atrocious.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Free throw good from Washington. Washington hits them both.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
Beal dishes to Wright. Kuzma passes to Beal. Shoots over Ball. Up again. It's good on the putback.
Well, a missed box out and an easy tip in, but it's because of the activity as the ball is going up, finding yourself in the right spot, just using some effort.
Now here's Oubre. And he lays it straight in. And the Hornets lead by 6.
Oubre has the height right there to get it done and uses it well as he's able to score inside.
And another great look at the 2K drive. Ball against Beal. And we've made our way through just over a minute and a half in this fourth quarter. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. That gives him the double-double. 11 points and 13 rebounds.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
Here's Hayward. Washington with the rebound. Porzingis feeling it out a bit. The quick look, no good that time. Charlotte leading by 4. Rozier kicks to Oubre. That's good, and it's Rozier with the assist. Rozier's got his 8th assist in the game.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
Now here's Beal. Stolen by Ball. Hayward passes to Oubre. Charlotte moving the ball around. And finished off by Oubre.
I could see that contact really didn't bother Oubre Jr. on that possession.
Right outside. Passes it to Kuzma. Gafford trying to break free. Good on that shot. And with that, the Hornet lead is cut down to just 6 points on the bucket from Kuzma. And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for the Hornets. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Pass to Rozier. Back to Ball. A shot off that time. Now Washington takes it the other way. Left side, Beal. Baseline try. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Washington's got 14 rebounds for him tonight. Wow.
And as a wing player, Hayward's just so good at attacking the basket. I think that's a big part of what makes him special. Doesn't take much of an opening for Hayward to make his move.
Outside, Beal. Pass to Kuzma. Outside, Porzingis. Three-pointer right. Ball with the rebound. Ball's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Oubre on the wing. Rozier for 3. Washington with the rebound. Porzingis has got rebound number 12 here already in the game.
Well, there's more he could have done in this game for sure, but it hasn't kept them from pulling ahead.
And so here's Charlotte. 6-point lead. And here is Ball. Here is Hayward. Now the pass to Washington. Just 5 to shoot. And Ball slams it in.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. Here's Beal. Right outside. Passes to Kuzma. Outside, Beal looking to get back on track here. A rebound by Washington. Washington's got 15 rebounds here tonight.
Boy, you can see his struggles from the field, and I think it's really starting to get to him.
Here's Porzingis with a fast break chance. Beal gets a wide open look. From outside, off the mark.
Well, his shooting this quarter has to be a huge concern, especially when they're behind like this. Can he find a rhythm?
The shot's good from Gordon Hayward.
Could come down to selection. Bad shots in the first half. Here in the second, using his head, finding some more efficient opportunities to score.
Wizards trail by 10. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Now Kuzma, back to right. Shot clock at 6. Gafford inside, covered by Oubre.
Just a terrific effort on the offensive glass. That's how they're going to cut into this lead.
And Greg, a dunk like that is sure to give them a spark. Now, here's Rozier. To the middle, here's Ball. The lead pass was put in just the right spot. Ball's got the lead up to 10 now for the Hornets. Washington has gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Washington calls timeout, and the play-in tournament, Greg, is here to stay, but the terminology is somewhat in limbo. Is that going to be part of the playoffs?
You hear people say it's not the playoffs, it's the play-in. Maybe the term postseason should cover both the play-in and the playoff. Something to think about.
And now we present our New Balance Player of the Game.
And I love that it's been a hard-charging performance. Jump shots have been kind of an afterthought. His main goal has been to attack the rim and put the D in some tough spots and also finishing strong.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
I was able to listen in on what Wes Unseld Jr. had to say to the team. He told his guys the inside game is working, so stick with it. That means posting, slashing, getting to the rim, whatever produces these high percentage looks. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, David. Rozier, the pass to Ball. Deflects the pass. For 3, Hayward. And then Washington with the dunk.
Scraping and clawing, doing everything he can to grow that lead.
Emphatic on the putback stuff.
Team's having a tough time containing him, attacking all the way there.
Porzingis can't hit. Hornets leading by 10. And it's Ball penetrating, and Ball slams it in.
And a little bit of showmanship from Ball on that slam, displaying some athletic ability.
The Wizards shooting 33% for the night. That's a big thorn in their side right now. Back to Beal. Takes a 3. Drops in the tray.
That's pretty much not how they want to defend the three-point line. Somebody's got to shadow him out there.
Outside, Ball. Hayward outside, beyond the arc. Porzingis with the rebound.
He's not the guy that you want to give a wide-open look from three-point range. They're lucky that that one doesn't cost them.
Gafford kicks to right. Out to Porzingis. Gafford with the ball. Beal from long range buries the long-range jumper. Beal's got a couple of three-pointers now in the fourth for Washington. Ball against Beal. Pass to Hayward. Nice pass in here by Charlotte. Plumlee, the pass to Rozier. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good.
Well, he had 1 3-pointer in the first half, but so far in the second, he's come up with goose eggs.
Pass to Abdia. Here's Gafford. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's going to go on Gordon Hayward.
Yeah, nice, strong finish there. Nearly a 3-point opportunity.
And the first one at the line is good. Gafford cans them both.
I felt like he was a little hesitant in the first half, but really he's amping himself up here and battering around to get himself to the free throw line.
Now here's Ball. The pass to Plumlee. Back to Ball. Passes it to Washington. They can't stop the run with that one.
And the effort never stops with him. No easy shots when he's on the floor.
Well, it's about the defensive end, and that's what guys feed off. He gives the effort down there at all times.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
And the Hornets call time here.
Yeah, he needs to tell his guys to just box out with some energy. That's basic basketball. They've been lazy on the backboard and have allowed way too many second chance points.
Charlotte in the lead. Now here's Ball. And here's Hayward driving in. He feeds it to Ball. Washington trying to break free. Ball with the bucket. Ball's got 12 points here in the second half. And so it's Beal who brings the ball up for the Washington Wizards. Kicks to Avdia. Pass to Gafford. Outside Beal. Avdia with it. Pass to Wright. Lets it go from deep. And again, Washington with the triple.
Well, and this has been their strategy throughout the fourth period. We'll see how it pans out.
It's one thing to have teams shoot a bunch of threes, but with this team being that hot defensively, you got to chase them away from anywhere near that line.
That free throw missing. And he misses the second one as well, so he is 0 for 2 that time. Ball with a wide open look. That's good, and it's Rozier with the assist. Ball's got 30 points.
And that is a big-time basket. LaMelo entered the league at 19 with such high expectations. This young man Ball is used to the spotlight.
And here's Beal following LaMelo Ball's three. Count that bucket.
You want something to happen, you give the ball to Bradley Beal.
Guys, they're holding on to the slimmest of leads.
Yeah, and you can't afford to let that thing get any slimmer.
Rozier against Wright. Trying to break that ice-cold streak, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. First free throw is good, and that makes it a 3-point lead.
And I love Rozier's aggressive attitude. Not someone you want to foul in these moments.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 4-point ball game.
You might want to think twice before sending him to the line again. He gets locked in when the game gets close.
Beal against Plumlee, and 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's going to be on Mason Plumlee.
And Bradley Beal is the go-to guy. Big chance at the line coming up.
He hits the first one, and that narrows the lead down to just 3. And both free throws good for Beal.
And that would have been a killer if he missed one of those, but he was rock solid. That trims the lead now to a one-possession unit.
Rozier against Wright. Down low. Washington inside. A clear look for Ball. Doesn't go that time. And it's Washington the other way. Porzingis passes to Avdija. There's 57 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. The shot by Beal, no good. And you have to like how they're moving the ball right now.
Snappy passes to ready shooters. It's basketball 101. But boy, is it working.
Now, here's Avdija. He's covered by Washington. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And they had a foul to give, but you want to use it on the ground.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. And he does get the second one. And that narrows the gap to 1. 35 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. It's good!
Remember that one. Guys, a difference maker.
I'm wondering, is that the biggest shot of the game?
Time called here. The Wizards decide to talk it over. They're trailing by 3. We've got 28 seconds left to play in the final quarter. We've got 28 seconds left to play here in the fourth. We've got 28 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Elbow shot. Yes! And that shot brings them to within just 1.
You got to believe in Beal. You can see why.
And an intentional foul right there.
Had to foul and on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
It's the first, and that will put them up by 2. So he gets them both, and it's a 3-point game.
That last one was a difference maker. It pushed it from a 2-point lead to 3.
And so it's Beal. He'll bring it up for the Washington Wizards. Over Ball. The shot by Beal, no good. And they foul intentionally. That's what they have to do at this point. Good on the first, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 5-point game.
Those free throws are the nail in the coffin, guys.
Outside, Beal. Off target from outside. And so it's Charlotte with the win. It was up for grabs right until the final seconds.
Yeah, and for me, Kevin, what stood out is just the overall trust this group has in one another when it matters most. Doing what had to be done and to send these fans home happy.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Gordon, very nice win for you guys tonight.
You know, just proud of the way we fought. I thought we shared the basketball pretty well tonight. Played pretty solid defense as well. Got the win. So.
Great effort tonight, Gordon. Thanks very much. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Brett Barry, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. So long, everyone.